This is row. It's part of the Octagon LOAD range, and it's an incredible fundamental movement pattern pulling towards us. But when we stand on our own 2 feet and we connect our hands to the row station, we suddenly engage the whole kinetic chain. This means that all of the stabilizers through the whole body are having to work as we're performing this big, strong movement. We introduce people to variable resistance training and plate-loaded movements within this row station, and it becomes incredibly beneficial for strength training, hypertrophy training, and also power and speed. We have multiple different hand options here to target different parts of the muscles. This means that we can progress, adapt, and change very quickly. So we can start with a strong neutral stance, engaging the lats and the biceps. We can go to an overhand grip, bringing in more rhomboid and mid-trap, and we can also go into an underhand grip, really focusing on biceps and forearms. And for that reason, we've got lots of progressions and adaptations with row. So if we want to stack on the weight and really focus our clientele or our members on strength training and hypertrophy training and introduce them to time under tension with some drop sets or some eccentric sets, we can bring in lots of weight and load, and we're in a safe, controlled environment thanks to the plate-loaded design of this station. We can then really progress our members and our clients by changing the position and the stance of the feet. So going from a neutral stance to a split stance suddenly brings in a new challenge for the lower body. We can bring in single arm rather than 2 arm. It brings in an increased challenge for the core stabilizers. We can even go into 1 leg and brings in an even greater challenge for the stabilizers through the core, but also through our lower body. We can change grip stance in this same format, and we get an incredible focus on the prime movers, the big muscles that are working, but also the stabilizers through the body. With variable resistance integrated into this load station, it allows us to drop the load quickly, continue to perform that exercise as we fatigue, and also the opposite, put the bands back on again, enabling us to increase the resistance rapidly and quickly for great effective training protocols and strength training set structures. So this is row. It feels great being in this area, training the back, the rhomboids and the traps, the arms, working in a very fundamental functional movement pattern. This is your row station, which is part of the Octagon LOAD range.